I'm a 48-year-old man. He ain't running from me, he's coming to fight. And so I gotta dig in my bag of old Philadelphia fighters back in the day. I gotta study, I gotta get on my game, and I gotta take the young boy to old school and be the professor I am and let him know his ABCs.
Okay, here we are, BoxTalk. We're with Don Charles, trainer to Derek Chisora, getting ready for the big fight against Tyson Fury, 26th of July, Box Nation. We just saw Derek be put through his paces. Looks good, already looks in good shape. How's preparation going?
Preparation is going really, really well. Touch wood. It's been a win in here. I'm basically, barring injuries, everything seems on track.
Okay. We always like to say with fighters they look in better shape than they did last time, but seeing Derek Chisora up close and personal, honestly he looks in tremendous shape. Is it one of the ones where you kind of taper it back now, or do you just kind of keep going slowly until the 26th of July?
This has probably been the longest run up to any fight that we've had. So it's kind of, you have to really be careful how you approach it. In fact, we had 16 weeks to play with. We've done 6 already, we've got another 10.
Yeah.
And so we have to be really, really careful how we manage that time and don't peak too soon.
Okay, obviously this is a rematch of the fight they had, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Derek lost that fight. Obviously it's a completely different Derek now. We've seen that, who he's fought recently. Do you almost prepare for the same Tyson Fury? Do you kind of study tapes of what that fight was, or do you look at completely another Tyson Fury?
We have to anticipate a better Tyson Fury, which we've watched him. He's definitely got better over the years since first encounter. So you have to prepare for a better opponent. We always do anyway. We always, in our head, prepare for someone who's much better than the person. It just so happens Derek's already fought him. That's even more the reason we have to prepare. As if we've never fought this guy, number one. Number two, we have to take into consideration he's an improving fighter, Tyson Fury, that is.
Yeah. And you look at sort of Derek's last few fights, we look at the Malik Scott, we look at the Tali, Helenius, David A, all big fights, all big occasions, big arenas. Does that help Derek in this kind of fight in terms of, yes, Tyson Fury, we know he's a name, but in terms of the arenas he's fought are not very big in terms of what he's done, in terms of crowds. Derek's been there, he's done it, we've seen what he can do. Does that help him? Does that prepare him?
Most definitely, because you have to draw from that. If you need to draw from that, we won't rely on that because Derek hasn't fought on bigger stages. If we need to draw from that, I'm sure there's elements of it where that would help us, Derek, the team, and Derek Chisora. In terms of Tyson is an extraordinary guy. Most guys, yes, like what you just said, would apply where the occasion might be too big for them.
Yeah.
In case of Tyson, no, I think he's the sort of guy who thrives on those occasions, unfortunately for us.
Yeah.
But you know what? My team, Derek Chisora, we've been where this man has not been.
Yeah.
So we're going to prove that on the night.
It's weird. Watching Derek, and I've studied his career and watched his career since from the amateurs all the way going up now. We've almost seen Derek simmer in the last couple of years. He's calmed down, definitely. In the last couple of weeks, a few of the press conferences, especially the one in Manchester, finally you see a bit of fire lit up behind Derek, so to speak. Will that help Derek? Does he need the fire to be lit up for this fight?
Well, the fire is always there. It hasn't gone away. What's happened, Derek has matured in many, many ways. Mentally, physically, experienced as a boxer. So he's matured in a lot of ways. The fire is always there. What he's able to do now is to manage that, to bring it out where he needs to bring it out, which is what I like, in terms of the changes in him. What you saw in Manchester, yeah, he needed to, that fighter needed to come out at that point, okay, and then take it back again. Before he didn't have any measure where to stop whatever he was doing, but now he has that gauge. And our friend, Mr. Fury, I don't believe he's going through that transition. Maybe in about 4 years' time, he too will calm down a little bit.
It's almost on side.
Absolutely. It's like watching Fury these days. It's almost like watching Derek 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and it's really strange looking at it,
This fight, it's always been a big fight, but it's almost got bigger implications now with Itali going, with Stavern becoming the new WBC champion. The winner of this fight really does go on. The door's open, so to speak, a lot more. Are you looking past that already? Are you thinking that the winner of this fight can maybe take on a Deontay Wilder, a Stavern, maybe really go for a crack at maybe the WBC though?
Yeah, obviously, look, I'd be lying if I said to you, you don't look at the potentials, possibilities, but the focus for the team, for Chisora, has to be on Mr. Fury. We can't overlook him by any means, this fight actually is our World Cup or our World Championship fight, because without being successful, those other things are not possible. So we have to, the total 100% concentration and focus on Mr. Fury for this fight. This is our world title.
Does Derek win on points? Does Derek look good, like can go 12 to 15 rounds? Or does Derek look like he's got the power there for stoppage?
By Malcolm X will quote, by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, by any means necessary. Any win. Basically, we know what we want to do, but on the night, it's all on the night, will your opponent allow you to do what you've practiced to do? Okay? We know what we're going to do, or what we want to do on the night, and I believe we will be successful. What I will predict is that a win, we're going to win. How we win, that depends on what happens on the night.
There you go, guys. Don Charles giving us predictions for the big fight, 26th of July. BoxTalk will be there, definitely. Catch the fight on Box Nation. Big fight. Don, thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.